Welcome to Recollection Mall. If you were a mall rat like me or spent your formative years hanging out or getting dragged to the mall by your parents or parental units, then you've come to the right channel. Have you ever gone into your childhood, teenage, or current mall and wondered, wasn't there a store or restaurant there? So let's take a trip down memory lane and take a deep dive into this mall's history of yesteryear. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video and take my mall survey. I want to see if you, the viewer, were paying attention to my video. So hit that like button, leave a comment, and be sure to subscribe to Recollection Mall. Thanks. In 1976, a man by the name of Melvin Simon purchased a property at I-410 and Ingram Road from a real estate agent named Quincy Lee. Simon was the co-founder of Simon Property Group, the longtime owner of Ingram Park Mall. The mall would eventually finish construction and open in 1979. The Ingram Park Mall opened on March 1, 1979 off Loop 410 at Ingram Road. The mall opened with a 179,000 square foot JCPenney, a 184,000 square foot Dillard's, a two-level 140,000 square foot Joske's, and a two-level 150,000 square foot Sears. Ingram Park opened in 1979, adding to an already thriving Alamo City Mall ecosystem that included the North Star Mall, South Park Mall, and Wonderland Shopping Center, which later became Crossroads and now goes by Wonderland of the Americas. Although I cannot confirm it, but there was also a theater in the mall. The Ingram Mall 6, according to the website cinematreasures.org, said that there was a theater in the mall. Bexar County property records show United Artists Theaters signed a lease for space in the mall in 1978. However, it wouldn't be around for too long after Ingram Park 8 opened less than a mile away, forcing Ingram Mall 6 to close in the early 1990s. For those of you who remember, there was a wooden footbridge traversing a series of fountains, as well as a gazebo or two, which was located in the lower level of the original Dillard's Wing, which is one of the closest to Shepler's and a tropical motif. In 1983, Foley's department store moved into the Ingram Park Mall, selling everything from clothing, shoes, and perfume. The First Federal Savings Banks closed in 1984 after a bomb threat. In 1987, Joske's, whose parent company Allied Stores was purchased by Dillard's, closed. It reopened as a rebranded Dillard's, who would then convert it to a Dillard's Home Center, since there were two Dillards at the mall. In 1988, Ingram would have more competition when the Rolling Oaks Mall and the shops at River Center both opened. That same year, Puerto Rican boy band Menudo held an autograph signing that, according to Express News Archives, turned into a riot. On the mall's lower level, it took 15 minutes and 30 SAPD officers to get the frenzied crowd of 1,500 fans under control. Several kids were injured in that 1988 riot when a crowd went out of control. Stores you may have remembered included Luca Pizza, Fifth Avenue Bookstore, Chelsea St. Pub, Zales, Oshman's, Disney Store, Wet Seal, New York & Company, Blackfly, Electronic Boutique, EB Games, KB Toys, Spencer's, and Walden Books, to name a few. In 2006, Foley's department stores was acquired by Macy's, and the stores closed. It reopened as a rebranded Macy's. In 2013, the Dillard's Home Center closed. In 2015, Sears Holdings spun off 235 of its properties, including the Sears at the Ingram Park Mall, to Seritage Growth Properties. On October 15, 2018, it was announced that Sears would be closing as part of the plan to close 142 stores nationwide. And in January of 2019, Sears closed. In 2021, the mall was sold at a foreclosure auction of $100.7 million to an entity associated with the investment firm Morgan Stanley, 1 month after Simon Property Group defaulted on its loan. The sale did not include store space owned by Dillard's, JCPenney, Sears, or Macy's. Ingram Park Mall is also home to Aerie and American Eagle Outfitters, Aeropostale, Bath & Body Works, Dillard's, Express, H&M, Hot Topic, James Avery, JCPenney, Pink and Victoria's Secret, Vans, Zumiez, Costa Ritas, King Cajun, Sarku Japan, Incredible Burger, and Garritos Tacos, as well as many more. In 2023, a 74,000 square foot Mega Furniture opened in a lower level of the former Sears store. In 2024, a part of the mall went up for grabs. A listing for more than 1/4 of the mall, that's almost 23 acres or over 375,000 square feet, was posted that September. While a price wasn't given, the listing said that 88.8% of the 1.1 million square foot mall was already occupied, and the San Antonio Business Journal reported that the parcel had been appraised value of $70 million. In 2024, a 95,000 square foot Rush Max opened in the upper level of the former Sears store. Inside the food court, hungry shoppers can choose from Mexican, Italian, Japanese, Hawaiian, and Chinese cuisine, as well as their American favorites like burgers, fries, and sandwiches. From Famous Wok and King Cajun to Sarku Japan, Incredible Burger, Chick-fil-A, Garritos Tacos, Poke Yi, Charlie's, and more, the food court also has its access point from the parking lot, as well as couches and televisions along the corridor. Ingram Park Mall has only one of the 2 Miniso stores in San Antonio, the Chinese retailer that sells everything from pop culture memorabilia, stationery, cosmetics, accessories, trinkets, and more. Syed's Fine Jewelry has 2 locations at Ingram Park Mall and an internet personality at the center of both. Owner Tino Bernal is the self-proclaimed King of Texas and is also known as Big Dog Tino. He and his business partner, Mark Isan, began to post on TikTok in March of 2022, collaborating with local faces like rapper Young Mike and influencers and Baby Vector, racking up millions of views. It's also home to some more unexpected spots, such as extreme tattoo and body piercing on the 2nd floor, which neighbors Rush Max, an indoor adventure park with go-karts, laser tag, arcade games, and more. Downstairs, there's Kawaii Claws, an entire arcade dedicated to claw machines and decked out in neon lights galore. Today, the 2-level, 1.1 million square foot mall is anchored by Dillard's, JCPenney, Mega Furniture, Rush Max, and Macy's Backstage. It has over 145 stores and services. Congratulations!
Still here? It's over. Whoa. When I find you...
Pop quiz, hotshot.
This is only a test.
So if you've gotten this far into the video, thanks. So how many anchor stores closed or changed names at this mall? So if your answer was 4, give yourself a hand. You were paying attention. Thanks for watching. So what are some of your memories of this mall? Leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to Recollection Mall. Add your name to the mall directory. Thanks.